Jamaica's airports are feeling the effects of the fallout due to COVID-19 with reduced passenger numbers. But that is expected to get even worse following the recent travel restrictions announced by the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. Prince Moore has the details.
Jamaica, a country highly dependent on tourism, is now feeling the negative impacts from the global tourism industry as fewer people are traveling due to fear of the COVID-19 pandemic. Globally, over 60 million people have contracted the respiratory illness. The United Nations Conference on Trade and Development in July said the global tourism industry could lose $1.2 trillion, or 1.5% of the global gross domestic product (GDP), which also has the possibility of rising to $2.2 trillion. However, locally, the MBJ Airports Limited, which manages the Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay, St. James, says it has been significantly affected by loss of passenger traffic due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
From January to March, we had much higher passenger numbers, but once the pandemic started, since that time we have had just over 300,000 passengers through Montego Bay.
CEO of MBJ, Shane Monroe, says the airport has been seeing gradual improvement in arrivals since this month and hopes this will continue for the winter tourist season.
Right now we are perhaps just over 20%, 25% in the previous month in terms of traffic. We continue to see recovery, and that a lot depends on what's happening in our source markets with travel restrictions and the quarantine measures.
However, with the CDC issuing a level 4 travel restriction, Mr. Monroe says it could spell trouble. Prince Moore, TVJ News.